Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 15 career mode. As you see, we're sitting in 11th right now in the EPL table. At least their goal differential is 0, which is better than I think it was before. It was in the negatives, so that's good. We are marching forward. In today's episode, we've got a couple of games of EPL action at West Brom and QPR before finishing up with a Champions League match against Standard League. I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm bad with some of these names. I haven't really seen them play live. Anyways, as we see the lineup for today's game, we're rolling with a 4-3-3 as I wanted to experiment. We're at home, I believe, at Anfield. So it seemed like a good time to kind of try out a more aggressive offensive formation like that, as West Brom comes out with a 4-2-3-1, pretty typical in the EPL. And not a whole lot happening until the 44th minute when, I don't know who that was, maybe Doran's, with a shot on net, but great save by Mignolet, as he's clearly disappointed with that. But off the corner, the header, it is cleared out. We're now in additional time as Youssef Malumbo trying to make something happen before the end of the half, maybe give West Brom a surprising lead at Anfield. Again, the fortress, which hasn't been much of one this year. We're trying to figure that out. Youssef Malumbo doing a tremendous individual effort. A lot of passing in the boxers. It finally goes to Ide, and he buries it. No chance for Mignolet. He doesn't even flinch on that. And frankly, that's all they would need, as this one would end at 1-0 for West Brom, as we drop another 3 points here in a match we probably should have won, and at the very least, we should have won that at Anfield. So Dejan Lovren, based on the rating here, looking terrible. At least Steven Gerrard, captain Stevie G. He's playing that defensive midfielder role, and he actually played pretty well today, but one goal was enough to give us a loss. So we're still struggling to put that offense together. We're playing decent defense, but we keep letting in these weak goals. As we slip to 12th here with a negative goal differential again, we're sitting at 8 points. We're pretty close to Arsenal, who's in 8th. We're not that far off the top 4 pace, so if we can just put together a couple of wins here and there, stick with them, we should be okay. As we face QPR, we gotta get this. We gotta get a victory here. As they come out in a 4-4-2 with Charlie Austin and Eduardo Vargas as their two main strikers here. Mario Balotelli and Daniel Sturridge will counter that up front with Coutinho playing the attacking midfielder position, and Sterling and Markovic on the wings, while Gerrard plays that defensive midfielder role again. So I wanted to do a little bit of a wider 4-4-2 today because we have such great pace from Sterling and Markovic. 11th minute here, a lot of great passing. Sturridge trying to do an individual effort into the box, gets it on his good foot and puts it in the back of the net. 1-0 Liverpool here. I don't know. I don't know if I would say Rio Ferdinand not particularly happy. Great face though. Yeah, see, I think that was Ferdinand. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like it was just the sheer pace that Daniel Sturridge used there to beat him. So, and we know Rio Ferdinand in the game has lost a bit of a step there. So, we got to use our pace to our advantage. QPR not really troubling the keeper here. They couldn't muster a whole lot of offense against us. 35th minute, though, Mamadou Sakho ends up giving away a foul just on the outside of the penalty box. He gets a yellow for it. I couldn't get the replay in there, but it was probably deserved. Dangerous place for Eduardo Vargas, but Simon Mignolet is there, and nothing doing still. Charlie Austin, the shot blocked by Jose Enrique. Simon Mignolet badly out of position attempting to make that save. The ball is blocked and bounces right on to a QPR player here. I think it might have been Junior Hoylett, the Canadian burning us. And he gives QPR a goal there, making this one level again. But 75th minute, we get a good ball into Mario Balotelli. Can't do anything there. Coutinho on the ensuing corner, off the header, nothing doing. Still 1-1 in the 85th minute. We are trying desperately. We need 3 points here to find a way to just keep up with those top four. We got to qualify for Champions League. Daniel Sturridge, using his strength and his speed, gets a shot on net. The ball bouncing, but it is stopped by the defender who clears it out. But the ref is, he is pointing to the spot. Red card. Rio Ferdinand can't believe it. Steven Kalker thrown out of the match. He'll miss the next one in the 88th minute. And I don't know. I don't know about this as a penalty. I gotta be honest. You take a chance anytime you make a tackle from behind like that, but that might have been a light penalty. Not that I'm saying Sturridge went down or anything like that, but that's a tough one. He'd already taken the shot, it looked like, by that point. But Mario Balotelli getting a shot here. I think Mario Balotelli ends up taking this. Gets a shot to take the penalty as Steven Gerrard, I think, was subbed out. Keeper guesses the right way, and unfortunately no chance as he takes a little bit off that one, and it ends up beating the keeper who's ahead of it on that. Third goal of the season for Mario Balotelli, and he looks to be finding his form now as we close out QPR on a very fortunate penalty in the last couple minutes of the match. Daniel Sturridge probably should have scored on that breakaway anyways, but we'll take it. Again, win's a win. So Mario Balotelli getting an 8.0 rating. I think he might have been man of the match. QPR actually had more shots on target. They seemed to dominate this match, even though they didn't really trouble our keeper very much. So I don't know that those shots on targets are reflective of the actual pressure they put on us, as Mario Balotelli is in fact the man of the match. We get our 3 points, and we do stay. We at the very least stay level, and we keep pace with the top clubs there. As you see that we've got our other 5-star scout here, who we've sent off to Spain, and he's arrived and is ready to scout. You're going to see here I'm going to send him off to Spain. So now we've got, I think we have a 4-star and a 5-star. We've got our 4-star in England and our 5-star in Spain. Probably switch that around next year, but we're getting the Youth Academy going here in November or October as we finally we get towards the end of the episode here with a match against Standard League and Liverpool 3 points behind Schalke in the Champions League. We're trying to fend off Benfica here to ensure that we qualify for the next round, the knockout stage. And we're coming out with a pretty tight 4-4-2 diamond formation here. Henderson and Gerrard on the corners, Sterling with the attacking midfielder role, and Leyva at the defensive midfielder role. The obvious strikers, Balotelli and Sturridge, as we need the points. At the very least, we'll take a draw just because it keeps us close to the top, but we'd like a win. Looks like Standard is coming out with a 4-2-3-1 as we see Ricky Lambert here, the 32-year-old acquired from Southampton. The kid grew up a Liverpool fan, finally gets his chance, and he is not in the starting lineup, but he is one of these subs. As we see, I sub him in late in the game. It's about the 79th minute, and just after I sub him, Balotelli trying to dribble his way into the box. He is tripped up. Again, there are a lot of penalties. They actually might need to tone this down slightly. I don't know. I don't want to complain too much because there weren't very many fouls in last year's game, so this is better than nothing. You see there, Ricky Lambert coming on in the 81st minute as a sub. His first task is to take a penalty, powers it up, and puts it in, top right corner. Ricky Lambert has his first Champions League goal. How excited is this guy? Finally getting a chance to play with Liverpool after being dropped by them as a young man, comes back, playing in Champions League, crucial moment with the club down 1-0 late in the game, comes on, one kick in the back of the net, gets us level, it's 1-1, and that's how it would end as we see Lambert having one more opportunity, puts one right on net, a hard shot, but it's stopped by the keeper. And we'll take it. It's 1 point as Ricky Lambert ends up giving us the goal. Now, you might be wondering why I took Steven Gerrard off of that penalty, as he is kind of our guy. First of all, Ricky Lambert, as we know, hasn't missed a penalty in a very long time, probably since like 2001. I'm exaggerating, but he's very good at taking penalties. 2, he was fresh off the bench, no stamina impact or effects. And 3, Steven Gerrard had been playing the entire match, so his stamina had been hit, and we know that the player stats actually take a tumble when the fatigue starts to set in. So I was worried that fatigue would have set in and Gerrard would have missed that penalty, or wouldn't have had as much force or been as accurate. So I said, let me take the safe bet. Lambert actually has better stats for the penalty, so there it is. Hopefully you guys kind of understand the logic of that. Paid off, at least. We did get the 1-1 draw there in Champions League, as we now face Hull City at home, and it looks like all of the built-up, pent-up frustration from the season was let out on Hull City as we get a 4-0 victory with 4 different goal scorers, as Lambert continues his good run of form there, netting another goal, and as well as Raheem Sterling, the young man, getting another one as the attacking midfielder. I decided to sim the Capital One Cup against Swansea just because this team has to be strong at home, and you've seen we've lost. We lost at home to QPR. We lost at home to Everton in the Merseyside derby in Sims, and I need this team to make sure this team is okay for Sims as well, because we're not going to play every match. So when I go into the transfer windows, that's something you're going to be looking at, finding ways to improve the team for the Sim engine as well. So I wanted to see how they do in a Capital One Cup at home against another Premier League team, and you know what? Not a great display, not as much offense as I would have liked, but Jordan Henderson's lone goal is enough. We do get the clean sheet, which is a positive, as we're starting to play better defense. Simon Mignolet starting to rack up some clean sheets, which is nice. As you see, we're getting to the end of the month and the end of the episode here. We get a request from Jordan Rossiter, which I'm obviously not going to be able to grant, frankly. We don't really have any opportunities to play a young kid like that at this stage, but it's certainly something I'm going to be keeping an eye out. I'd like to send him out on loan come January. We'll see how that goes. Player of the month this month is Wilfred Boney of Swansea City, so good for him. As we see some of the newsworthy headlines here, has anyone had any sort of positive... I don't know why I'm so short on vocabulary today, but has anyone had it at like one of those players that are recommended? As you see that we're sitting in 8th right now, 14 points. We're only 2 points out of Champions League, so not too bad. We're keeping pace, and I think we're moving up here as West Ham, Burnley, and Leicester all tied with 4 points in the relegation zone. You know what? We're coming to the end of the episode, guys. Please leave a comment if you want, letting me know if you've had any good experiences with some of those one for the futures that you see in the breaking news. So thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.